the long lateral, the two-step, or best known as the Euro step.
The Euro step and the scoop.
Euro step here.
Euro two-step.
There's that crazy Euro step again.
Sarunas Marciulionis is credited with bringing it all the way from Europe and into the NBA. Marciulionis' move has been replicated by many, but perfected by only a few.
The Euro step. Some people say I'm the best.
DWAYNE Wade with a Euro step crossover and the score.
Some people say MANU Ginobli is the best.
MANU! Magnificent!
Nice little Ginobli European step.
I think we both are pretty good at it. I think we both do it a little different.
Yeah, it's a move you see a lot of lefties do in particular. You start in one direction, like you plan to explode in that direction. And here's the fake. You want to freeze the defender. Marc Gasol, the Defensive Player of the Year, does a very good job of coming. He has MANU Ginobli in his grasp. But the problem is, he's not ready for the Euro step. Crafty! All of a sudden, he totally goes in the opposite direction. Slides by Marc Gasol. Finishes with the easy deuce. Ginobili is more slick, is more crafty, while Wade is more explosive. As you see DWAYNE Wade with the in-and-out dribble, creating a help situation, and he jumps off of 1 foot with the runner. Just because it's a Euro step doesn't mean you have to take it all the way to the backboard. So now let's take it to the eyes of the defender. You're Kevin Garnett, one of the best defensive big men that the game has seen. DWAYNE Wade, full attack mode, one-on-one on the fast break. If you're KG, your goal is to stay between Wade and the basket. So as you see DWAYNE Wade on the attack, nice hesitation, Euro step, puts KG in a spin cycle, basket and a foul. KG does a good job of moving his feet, and then all of a sudden, DWAYNE Wade hits him with the Euro step.
Oh, sweet move from DWAYNE Wade.
So, Ginobili copied Marciulionis, and Wade copied Ginobili, or is it the other way around? After all, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Who's gonna stop me now?
With the two-step, the first part is, of course, the leg move. The 1-2 step on the big guy. When you do the step, you take the right, and everyone thinks you're going right, but then you come back left real fast, where, you're going off the left foot, and you can possibly go up with the left hand.
Wait, beautiful drive, finish with the left hand.
Or you got to make it harder and come back with the right hand. So at that moment, it's a decision on what you're more comfortable with. If you go with the left hand, you're not going to have as much strength to finish the shot. If you go with the right hand, it's going to take a little longer, and maybe they can recover. So at that time, it's just a read about, what you're more comfortable with.
Wait, on the move. Oh, baby.
When I come off the pick and roll, I'm reading the big guy, and I'm seeing the way he's playing me. I know that the big guy is not quick enough to go that way real fast, so I got to have an advantage. When I'm going against someone 7 foot, or even in Yao case, 7'8", or 7'6", I got to find a way to get around him because it's going to be tough, going straight up again.
Wade got by Artest, got by Yao, got himself 2 more.
It's kind of like, when you go against a shot blocker, you're supposed to go into their body, for they want to be able to block. Well, this when you're going against a shot blocker, where you're taking away their best blocking hand by going to the side. If you go straight up, they can block it, but when you go to the side, it's a little harder to get over there unless you're, unless you're Dwight Howard, someone who's athletic enough to do them both. Then, it's going to be a tough decision, but you can still even get by him at times.
Look at Wade, drive in and score right past Dwight Howard.
The second part of it, and what probably is the most important part, is getting by the big guy and finishing. Even with them trying to block the shot, or even with you off balance, or even with you going super fast, that makes the shot. The two-step is fine, but if you don't make the shot, then it's really nothing.
Wade, we'll see. flipping and scoring.
Practicing the finish part of it is very key. There'll be times in the gym where I'm just flicking the ball behind me, flicking it. So it's very important that I practice that flick back shot, because if I didn't, then it wouldn't be an effective shot. It's a hard shot, you know, going that way and trying to come back this way.
Wade attacks. Wade.
Double clutch, way up and got it in.
It's funny. It's because when I come at guys now, you know, and I hear guys say, "Here come the two-step," I won't do it at that time when I know they're expecting, but you can always hit them with it. And there's times where I come up on a break and the guard try to take a charge on me. Well, what that allowed me to do is when I take that step in and I take that other step to the side, now I'm hitting them on the side of their body and I'm not hitting them in the middle of their chest. So a lot of times I can draw that bump foul.
Nice move. Oh, yes. It counts, plus the foul.
A lot of people say it's a European step. You see a lot of people in the league, a lot of people are now using, you know, that step. So, you know, I feel good that, you know, I'm part of people wanting to use the 1-2 step.
There's Wade. Wade.
The play starts like every pick and roll. Very important to read the kind of defense the opponent is doing. Lately, I'm being almost double teamed or hedged really far. So when the opponent comes, they close me here. That's when I try to get even smaller and split between the two defenders. Because usually there's a lot of hands in here. There's a lot of players. There's gonna be 4 players in 2 square feet. You can push the ball and separate it from the 2 defenders. Once here is just a one-on-one against usually either a 7-footer or a small that wants to draw a charge. When you want to draw a charge, you forget about your defensive position. You just get straight. So you lose lateral movement. So that's when I use my long lateral step. I always sail my left and come back to the right, and I finish.
Unaddressing
the price of admission.
Playing like this, using a lot of lateral, long steps and stuff like that, it feels normal for me.
3-on-2 the other way. MANU with a fancy behind the back. Oh, what a move by MANU. Ginobli, that is spectacular.
You're never going to find a defender twice in the same position. So you always had to find a solution, trying to go reverse a hook, sometimes go with the other hand. What you got to be able is to maintain balance in your body and go strong.
The best way to use a Euro step when attacking a defender, that's a counter move to finish a layup. You know, if the defender steps over and stops you from, making a layup, that's the best way to use a Euro. Once I get past the defender in front of me, my mindset is to see who's the next person stepping up. So as I make a move or cross the ball over and I'm dribbling towards the rim, if I set him up and he stops me, boom, I step through and finish the ball. So it's basically a read. You're reading the defender who stops the ball and tries to stop you from, making your layup. Your first step is the most important step. And then as he steps over, you pick your foot up and, finish your layup. So it's all a read, and it happens so fast, but that's the beauty of the move.
James, is there a player right now in the league that people can say, yeah, I can see James Harden being this type of a player?
Maybe like a MANU Ginobli, left-hander, kind of crafty, can get to the basket, sneaky athleticism, probably him.
I have different paces to my game. I'm not the fastest guy, I'm not the most explosive guy, but I get from point A to point B.
I'm not the most athletic guy in this league for sure. I believe I'm just kind of a deceptively quick player.
James Harden, NBA Sixth Man of the Year.
NBA Sixth Man, MANU Ginobli.
Harden steps back. Oh, goodness.
Ginobli waiting for the screen to come up and gets his big man dunked to set the screen. A little bit of a fake to the inside, then step back.
17 on the shot clock. Harden going back to the magical moves of James Harden.
It's all about that Euro step. It's basically you coming at a guy full speed and you pick the ball up and you step really hard, like really hard this way, to make the defender move, and you step back that way, and then you're there for a layup. I didn't start doing the Euro step till my third year in the NBA in the playoffs, and now I actually have an AAU team, and the kids are doing it now when they're like 11 and 12 years old.
A two-step, there go the two-step,